We're back at it again today.
Yes, our adventure never stops.
Looking for more travel trailers, quality travel trailers.
Yeah.
So far what we've seen has not been too impressive. The Alliance fifth wheels were pretty nice. Those were...
If I was going for a fifth wheel, that is livable. Totally livable.
So what we're looking at today is the Grand Surveyor, the Forest River. It's the 268 FKBS.
Yep.
And we're considering this because we like the floor plan.
I really like the floor plan. It's not a lot of wasted space.
So outside seems to be okay.
Yep.
It's white.
Solid. We'll pass
got a little
through.
corrosion on some of the stuff here, but that's got pretty good area here. It's got power stabilizing jacks.
Yep, from Lippert.
Which is the good ones too. Although I've heard some things where the motors quit randomly. Front windshield, power jack, battery cut off.
Well, that would be nice. I didn't even think about that.
Okay, so this is actually 4,391 pounds.
Really? That's pretty light.
Which is, oh no, dry weight, here we go. Dry weight is 7,084. 7,084. I think that's a little bit lighter than they listed because I think they weigh each one of them. And then they put a sticker on with the actual weight. So it's going to vary.
It's dual slides. All right, where's our
It's got
dump
the
stations?
actual through frame slides here and the Schwintek here, which we're okay with those.
Yeah, we're fine.
We've had those on a
operate
couple RVs and we've never really had a problem with them.
No.
This seems to be pretty decent quality here.
That's attached nicely. It's caulked and screwed on.
Let's look at underneath this slide. It's pretty much the same as everything else we've seen except for the Jayco. Looks like they've been mudding out here a little bit. Check out the axle. Yeah, pretty much suspension setup is the same.
And right here's our sewer dump, which is nice on the rear one.
That's the rear one.
The front one, you have to low crawl underneath the slide.
Oh yeah, there it is, over here.
I found it. I was like, well, I guess Angie will go get that one.
That's really a low crawl there.
It is. Like I said, that'll be Angie. I'll need my creeper from the garage on there.
That's just not very fun.
No.
You know, that just is not fun.
No, especially if you're out camping in dirt or anything.
No, cable, black tank flush.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't look forward to that.
No.
Why do they do it? I suppose we could change it.
Put an extension on it.
So there's no ladder here. There's just the foldable ladder mount.
This thing I think I just take this out and have a space for our grill that we like.
Yeah, because it's not 12 volt, so It won't stay cold when you're going down the road anyway.
And it'll take you a day and a half.
I'm glad they have a freezer in there because I don't know what I'd do without that freezer.
No.
I mean, I can put one ice cream sandwich in there. Sorry, Ange, you don't get an ice cream sandwich.
I don't get any. None for me.
Only I get the ice cream sandwich. Okay, you got kind of weird speakers here that are sticking out. I can tell you what's going to happen to those.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what's going to happen to those?
They're going to crack and fall off.
Well, yeah, when you're going through the RV parks with the trees are going to grab and rip them right off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not good. Fresh water over here.
Fresh water, Girard tankless water heater, 42,000 BTU. I believe the Jayco was 60,000. 12 volt power. I assume that runs on gas.
Oh, it has to run on gas.
Yeah. I miss the electric ones. Oh, we used our electric one 99% of the time.
Unless it was super cold out.
Yeah, if the water coming out of the well was really, really cold, then we had to fire up the diesel, but we used electric all the time. So we got washer and dryer prep, which means big closet.
Yep.
I don't think, does this have Asdel sidewalls? Oh yeah, it does.
Does it?
Sidewalls, front, and slide outs.
And you can get the two 15,000 BTU air conditioners.
Aluminum structure, which I don't know. I'm kind of torn on the aluminum structure because I'm thinking that maybe a lot of the welds aren't going to be so good. I've seen how these things are assembled, and I'm thinking maybe the welds, I'd almost rather have stapled wood, because at least I could go in and repair it if I need be. But now the problem we've had, there's your fresh water drain. Okay. The problem we've had is we're trying to look at reviews online, and we're trying to look at reviews on YouTube. And everybody is either trying to sell you one, or they're fanboys of the brand.
Yeah.
And they're not giving you
just an honest, regular
review
buyer person.
They only tell you what's good about it.
Yeah.
They don't go through and tell you what's bad about it. And it's really hard to find anything, because if you watch every review is spectacular.
Oh, I haven't seen anyone come in and say, "Oh, this isn't right."
Every trailer is the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
So.
And I haven't seen that.
So we have to go look at these things ourselves and just kind of get an idea of what.
We're not spokespeople for anyone.
They actually are. Yeah. Well, I don't think anybody would pay us for this.
No. They'd be afraid.
Nobody would pay us to tear down their brand, huh? So the TV is okay.
Yep. Hisense, yeah.
It's Furrion. Soundbar. Typical counters.
Yeah.
Just wood. I think, I've heard what happens to these is if there's temperature changes, like when you're storing them, they crack and the laminate starts to peel off.
Because it's just probably so thin, maybe?
Yeah. So, and they expand at a different rate than the wood underneath. So they tend to crack and peel off. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that, but probably what we would end up doing is just epoxy coating all these. And
chipping this off.
Make sure that they're water resistant then, at least.
Yep.
So the oven, not that I use this oven very much. I don't think I would. Cabinet down here. The one thing I haven't seen on any of these is the doors falling off or the trim falling off.
No.
We just walked through a Class B, and it was a Thor, and the whole side of the RV was falling off.
Yeah.
And then you walk out the door and all the
rubber's gone?
around the door is gone.
This is not good.
Now, the one thing that we were concerned about is this transition.
Here.
Originally, we thought just the fabric curled up, but we just looked at a 2023, and it was curled up.
Ledge.
It was like this, and this one's curling up, as you can tell.
Yep. So that's very concerning to me. I don't know
if you could heat it
to get it down.
But the problem is, every time you go to the refrigerator, you're going to trip on it. Every time you go to sit down, you're going to trip on it.
Yep.
And it's constantly.
It's a constant catch, because we had that in, I think it was the Winnebago.
Yep.
And it got worse and worse and worse.
And they replaced it once.
Yep.
But it still did it.
Yeah. So you don't know if you could put carbon fiber underneath it or anything.
Oh, these cabinets have struts on them, and they got good quality hinges on them too.
Those are nice.
And they're solid. I don't see anything.
It's not all floppy. That seems nice.
This is about as solid as you're going to get, I think.
Actually, this is a good little place for the little cutting board holder.
Oh yeah, that is. This is okay.
Mm-hmm. That's doable.
It's bent, but I guess.
I think both sides might curve for a reason.
Maybe a little bit. But the trim on here is good. I got good head height on here. See?
Yeah.
I can walk right under it, so I don't hit my head.
The only thing
this couch
is just so ugly.
Couch is ugly.
Not horribly uncomfortable.
We looked at this one before, and we walked in and saw the couch and turned around right away. Didn't even look at it. And then we looked at it online, looked at the floor plan, and we're just like, hey, that floor plan is perfect.
Yeah.
Because the bar is okay, but it's not wide enough. We've seen other floor plans that have a wider bar here.
That'd be an easy upgrade. It's just bolted right here.
Yeah. We could make it a little wide, because it could stick out this side a little more. Mm-hmm. That wouldn't be the worst thing.
No.
Little closet right here.
I like that little closet to walk in with.
It's got a good pantry.
And it has the
All the trim's a little bit loose.
auto vacuum.
On here. This is kind of wonky there. All this trim, they should have probably 45 that, but you know,
The
what do you
trim
get?
is always there.
What do you get for 50,000? I got Henry here. He's my inspector. He goes into the tight places I can't fit.
I'm looking at how many screws are stripped out in the motorhome.
I want to see how easy this track is to replace because that's going to fall off.
We had that on one of ours that did
We've
fall
had that
apart.
on everyone. Our Jayco had it. Our Winnebago fell off. Our Tiffin fell off. Every sliding door we had has fallen off.
They don't. Let's see. Do these have? Oh yeah, they got a strut.
That's good quality here. These usually fall off every once in a while.
The only sad thing of this is they don't have the little side things to keep the light out.
Yeah, we'd have to do an upgrade there. And you hit your elbow when you open this. Hit your elbow there. It's better than nothing though.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
No, I just remember. I don't remember which one it was, but it stuck out like a good inch.
The floor, and this had the central vac, which I really like, because then we don't have to take a vacuum. We just roll up the hose.
Yep.
Let's see what's under the bed here.
Oh, here, I'm coming. Oh, a big one with a
TV
strut.
box. Ooh, they got a Hisense.
Oh, Hisense.
That is a $149 TV.
Value.
Okay, so a little flimsy.
It's
but
light ply,
fine.
it feels like.
Yeah, they could probably use some carbon fiber reinforcements, but got a little light under there. Got good storage though. I like it. I like it. It's better. The Tiffin used to have all the wiring under there, so you couldn't put anything under there, other than the drawers. But the rails fell off all the time. Fireplace, which we never use in the bedroom.
No.
Because the bedroom's hot enough already. You don't need to make it any, well, we won't go into that, but
No.
heat-wise hot, that is.
Heat-wise. This is a nice little cabinet here, too.
Freon air conditioning. 2 air conditioners. Glue on the light.
Yeah.
I hate those lights. They look cheap.
Yeah.
Those look
The only, there was one of them.
It would be, you can close these vents, which is nice.
Yeah.
It would be a really cheap upgrade to just put nice lights in here. You know that?
Those ones, I don't remember which RV we looked at, but had the silver ring or the chrome ring on it.
Yeah.
I really liked those.
Well, they don't fall off as good as these ones, though. These ones come crashing down, and then...
That used to be our Super C. I still remember running around and gathering those up every trip.
See, that's a nice closet. Here's your dual motor. Oh, that's for your slide. That's for your Schwintek slide, I bet.
That's
There's
a
your
nice place
controller
to
right
get
there.
to it.
Because you need to access it all the
Yes.
time. You do.
You can make sure there's voltage going to it.
These are okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's kind of a... Okay, that's fine. You could put hanging in here. There's a light in there. Oh, how big is the fan? Oh, mini fan.
What is it with the mini fans?
Mini fan.
They probably had so many replacements on the other ones.
Here's access to your drain. Which is cheap, but
All right.
at least they screwed it in. The Tiffin stripped out all the screws because they didn't have them in anything. Okay, so here's the shower.
That's a nice shower. It's nice and
headroom.
tall.
Good headroom. Yeah, and this bar isn't too big. It won't hit my head. Usually the bars are so big that they knock me out when I get in and out of the shower.
This will be just a slight concussion.
This is soft.
Is it?
Look at that.
It sounded like those.
But that's soft. Those are really soft. This is really thin plastic on here. But I guess it gets the job done. We could replace it with wallboard if we wanted to.
Yeah, I think that
Something
might.
looked
If we
really
used it a
nice.
lot, we could
Oh,
upgrade
here's
it.
another cabinet. There's your, must be your black tank vent. So you can check that.
You can make sure it's connected.
Yeah, because we've had 2 of them that came disconnected in the wall.
Yep.
Had to cut the wall out. Ooh, that's red. I don't know what happened there, but... All right.
Chalupas.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice enough storage.
Sink. They got the pipe strapped down there. That's kind of interesting. I don't mind the faucets. I wish they were one handle. They feel like they're plastic.
I think they are.
Do those not feel plastic to you?
Watch.
Yeah, they feel plastic.
It feels plastic.
Okay, so what do you got in here? You got your tank sensors in here, which actually is not a bad
It's a
place
good place
to
for
have
it.
it.
That or in the kitchen is nice.
There's your heated tanks. There's your hot water heater, 42,000 BTU. I'm not a fan of these switches, but they're okay. Must be for a fan and a light. These are cheap. I would upgrade these definitely to something bigger. I mean, you could fit something way bigger in here. Toothbrush holder. Till you close it and it chops your toothbrush off. Yeah, you could fit some nice big mirrors or one big one in here with multiple doors on it. Which would
As
be
long
good.
as the wall could handle the weight of a heavier one.
Well, they're on the studs, so there's
You have more faith than I do.
there's an access panel, must be for your wiring, which is actually really good.
Yep.
King bed.
It's not.
Well, I don't know.
The only thing, like we said before, is this couch.
It's kind of wonky there, but it doesn't exude a lot of confidence in the roof quality, but I'm sure maybe somebody stepped on it. I don't know. I don't know. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. I don't see anything really bad in here.
No. And they don't
know?
have like on these seams, kind of like the Jayco, it doesn't have any exposed screws or anything. They have all that covered nicely.
Yeah, and the couch is ugly, would have to be replaced, definitely. But it's comfortable.
It's comfortable.
I mean,
it's when you're this ugly, you have to be.
it matches the gold hardware.
I don't know who came up with the gold hardware this round.
We're seeing gold hardware in almost a lot of them.
I
Yeah.
don't know who came in and sold them. You know what a great upgrade would be? Gold hardware. People have missed it since the 80s.
I don't mind this,
No.
but I hate the color.
hate the
It have to
color.
go anyway. Now this here at the bar. Okay, here. Film me at the bar, Angie.
All right.
This is not much room.
No.
This is.
It's not
this is
usable.
Basically unusable. You put a plate here and that's it.
Yeah, it needs to be.
You can't put a computer here.
No.
This is definitely not usable.
Yeah, it's not wide enough.
And they probably didn't. I'd widen it out to here.
Yep.
I think, and put a little extra in here. Just put a new counter on here.
You could
That's
even
what I
use
do.
like a counter if you got a thin enough like butcher board, so you could actually
Yeah.
use it without fear.
Yeah. That's the only thing I really don't like.
Yep, it's too little.
I forget which other floor plan we looked at had a better layout because it had a wider counter and then
Yeah.
it had storage down below.
Oh, that
like-
little
yeah, for cutting
spice
boards
rack
and
and
such.
stuff. Yeah, I like
Pans.
that.
But, a lot of good storage in here. Well, I shouldn't say a lot of good storage. No.
Still, for
They
what
missed-
we're gonna go do it.
Because they give you outside storage,
Yeah.
which takes up all your kitchen storage area.
Yeah, that was their
You know.
pass through.
I guess you got
is-
room for pans here. You put them on the floor. What does that say down there? Inverter pan prep. So, list for 60,000,
Now,
selling for 42. It does have wine guard, which I do like the wine guard. The reception on those are fantastic. Everyone
Yeah.
that we've had. We've had a lot of different channels. We usually don't travel with a satellite because we just watch regular TV or internet TV now. But so
he was friendly.
yeah, I think Norm approves of it
And
here.
I think Norm is happy. He's kind of made himself at home. Yeah, I don't.
This curling up is going to be a problem, though.
I see that as an issue, and I'm just trying to.
Let's take a run over to that other one
Okay.
here, and let us show you what this stuff does.
Because this is.
I shouldn't say run over. I should say let's
hobble over.
Let's gimp over to this other one here and see.
the
Was
20
it this one?
Is it the 2023? It's the green
Yeah.
dot one. Let me.
It's the one that looked like it was well run. Yes, it is.
Yes.
The green dot on the door.
Yes, it's this one.
Okay. Yeah, here it is.
See, they didn't.
It's smiling. It's smiling at us.
See, they changed that because this. Could you cut this selvage off, and would that help it or not?
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. I think it's the sewed on thing around the
lip?
edge is what's causing
Because
it.
that's.
It's contracting and expanding at a different rate.
And so, could you cut the corners and put like a little extra piece down in the corner, like here,
Yeah.
to like release that stress so it lays flat?
Yeah. Or just like little weights on it or something. That would be enough. Like little pieces of steel or something. That would be enough to. This one they're discounting out big time though.
Yeah.
So, if you're looking for a Grand Surveyor, cheap, with curled up side flooring, that's the one to get.
Well, how perfect. Now this color, if they would have put this color in the other one, it would have been nice.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. We can change that out though. That's
it's
easy
not
enough.
the end of the world.
Because all that furniture can come out through the door.
Yeah.
We've done that before. So that's our review of the Grand Surveyor here.
Yep.
It's possible.
Yep, it's a possibility.
Well, let us know. Oh, it's got the tow hook. Tow hook
it
things
does, the
here.
nice ones.
Although they're not hooked on there to show you that, but 20-pound tanks, which we don't need 30-pound anyway.
I don't think so. It'd just be waste for us.
Docking lights here. Those are for the bees to live in. No, I don't know. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. I think it's possible.
It's a possibility.
Yeah. So if you have any comments on that, or if you have one, let us know.
Yeah,
We'd like
please.
to hear from you, so we know.
Actually using.
We know how bad it's going to be. We know it's not going to be good, but just how bad it's going to be, no matter what we buy.
What do we have to be prepared for?
Yeah.